have been a huge fan of Friday the 13th the game since it came out. No, I don't have Savini Jason, but oh yes, I wish I did. Since its release in 2017, I have spent hours and hours at Camp Crystal Lake. Even though most matches were a glitchy mess, I have had an endless amount of laughs, and most of which I'll remember for years. I've become so well versed in this game, I started to learn the maps, and I could instantly tell you where Jason's house was no matter the map variation. The character builds were great, except you, Vanessa. I have many awful things to say about you, but we're not going there today. Kenny was by far my favorite, simply because of his horrified expressions. I have spent too much time laughing at this poor man. But my favorite playable character was Deborah Kim. You pair her up with anyone, you've likely got what you need to survive. Now, as we all know, Friday the game has been on its last legs for a while, and it will soon be sunk into the depths of Crystal Lake, and it certainly will be missed. So on to the real question. Has Gun Media made another killer game? Sorry, had to be said. Or will Texas Chainsaw Massacre wish it could bring a dedicated fan base to its world? My first 3 matches of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or TCM for short, were alright. I wasn't loving it the way I did Friday. I was concerned as I had spent many months waiting for this anticipated release. I took a break from the game and tried it again in the morning. After a few more rounds, I had some map familiarity and also started to dabble in the skill tree. I tried each character again and really pushed myself to use the unique abilities and believe this is who I was. As hard as I tried, I couldn't relate to Sissy. She's a bit deranged, let's say. Although she creeps me out, I have to admit, Sissy is one of the best killers in the game. If she's after you, well, good luck to you. I've spent an upwards of 48 hours or so in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, and I can confidently say I'm loving it. It is a bit of a learning curve, just like most games, but it is really fun. It's a thrilling and terrifying experience all at the same time. Is it better than Friday, though? Let's break it down. As a piece of back knowledge, I love Friday the 13th. I have seen all the movies and have so much lore around my house that my 3-year-old instantly knows who Jason is. As for TCM, I have seen the original and the remake. To me, both are just okay. I just can't get into the story like I could for Friday. But even with this opinion, I still love the new game. In Friday, the main goal was to escape the grasp of Jason by either escaping in the car, calling the cops, or hightailing it out of there on the boat, or simply killing Jason. Not so simple. The point was to survive. In TCM, you need to find your way to escape the farm. Even though the only objective is to escape, it doesn't mean it's easy. In some cases, you have to find a couple parts, like the fuse and the fuse box, and then the door. In the time it takes you to get everything set up and the fuse door unlocked, it's possible the family has already seen the green light and shut the box down. Or you can escape through the other gates. I believe you can also sneak out of a secret door on one of the maps, but I'll leave that for you to figure out on your own. Just as in Friday, and well, most secret killers, you've got to kill every last teenager in your vicinity. As a member of the family, you can trap them, sneak up on them, and brutally murder them. I do enjoy that you can still get an epic kill full of satisfaction without playing as a Leatherface. These maps are huge and I continuously get lost in them, especially in the basement. I do hope that they bring out more maps and kills and other customizations, as I can already see your people are mastering the objectives. So whether you're the killer or the victim, you can almost guarantee a fun time. Team up with your team members or take it solo. Both ways are extremely fun. Be prepared to get your heart thumping and escape the Slaughter family. This game comes on Game Pass for Xbox and PC, so if you're still on the fence about it, give it a try there. I'd also like to note that there are very minor glitches in TCM. The only one I've come across is on Xbox, where sometimes your character can get stuck in jitter after going through a crack of the wall. I don't know a way to get around it, but I'm sure it'll be patched soon, if it hasn't been already. Oh, and just like Friday the 13th, you can drive your killer or your killers crazy. Instead of jumping out of windows, you can fall down a well. It's not as cool as jumping through a window and getting all bloodied up. And unfortunately, I don't think you're going to get the Windows 99 achievement either, which is my favorite achievement to date. So I think it's too early to tell which one is better. I'm enjoying both. I loved Friday. I will always love Friday. But this is a fun and new experience, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Have you tried TCM? If you have, do you like it? Do you have a preference on which game is better? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy murdering! Family, please don't forget to take care of Grandpa. He's hungry and extremely dehydrated. Perhaps we should put in a report of elder abuse and get this poor man some help.